Hi everyone, my name is Vargas. Really nice to meet you if this is your first time watching one of my videos. I just started making these kind of videos a couple of weeks ago because I decided to follow Gary Vaynerchuk's advice to start documenting my process towards a successful business. And this is something that I will encourage each one of you, especially if you are an entrepreneur, especially if you are an immigrant here to the United States and have like great ambition to live the American dream or to impact people's lives or help out the community to improve their health, finances, maybe relationships or whatever it is for you, because each one of us defines success in a different way. For me, is to provide for my family. For me, is to have a successful online business. And that's what I've been building for over a year now. And there was a lot of things that I had to give up and to start putting more hours in because I wasn't competent enough to know how to do the OVO or the email sequence, how to build a website, how to put out content like this, and so on. So everything was new to me, but I decided to put in the hours. And let me tell you this, that it hasn't been easy. I know it's gonna be harder, but at least I've been developing some skills, some knowledge, and some discipline throughout this year. But let me show you around because my wife and I decided to sleep like this for at least a couple of months because we are right now in the defense mode and we are going to go for the offense mode. We are saving as much money as possible because we are planning on investing that money on ads. I have really great content. I believe in that content, and I've been investing in great content, which I will show you in a couple of seconds. But right now we are sleeping here in this king size bed, and our daughter who is 18 months, 19 months, she's sleeping in that mattress. So it's been interesting having this lifestyle to save a lot of money because we are moving. First, we are moving to Peru, and then after 3-4 months, or maybe 6 months, depending on how business goes, we are gonna go back to the States and hopefully to Puerto Rico because it's a warmer place than here in Connecticut. It's freezing out there. But yes, so we decided to get rid of the box springs because they worn out really fast after 2 years. We just decided to, let's take them to the dumpster and let's sleep there just on the mattress on the floor. That's fine. It's fine with us. And what I've seen is that we could strengthen our family relationship by living like this. It's been frustrating, let me tell you that. I won't lie to you. But it's been an interesting journey for us. Let me show you around. Here is the baby's dresser. We put some stuff right here. That's our baby's toys. But this usually stays in this position. But since I'm gonna go live in about 10 minutes, 15 minutes in my Facebook account to one group that is called the Power Academy, where I teach about personal development, high performance, and management for a business and for personal management in each area of their lives. And that's the whiteboard that I usually use for the live streaming. And if I'm going to do YouTube videos, I use the black background right here and I start recording it. So this is the place where I do the videos, where I train people, and where I sleep with my wife and daughter. My desktop and other things are downstairs. So we are renting this for a moment, and I have an available space downstairs. So this is where I'm beginning. This is my journey, and I feel very comfortable sharing this with you in English, especially. It used to be harder in the past, but now I'm very comfortable. So I would love to know what's your story. What are you up to? What are you striving to accomplish in your life or within the next 2-3 years? But for me personally, since I've been training a couple of athletes, I want to keep training more athletes, CEOs, executives, entrepreneurs, especially right here, because I invested to become a certified high performance coach by the world's leading high performance institute, which was founded by Brandon Richard, who is the world's leading high performance coach. So I really felt satisfaction investing and going through this program because this is something that I was looking for in my life. Because in the past, when I was 15 to 20 years old, I used to struggle with eating disorders. So I used to live all the opposite of high performance. And I wanted to live something that it was beyond the circumstances which I was at that time. So certified high performance coaching, I found it right after college. Let me show you this because this is very interesting, and this is why I say that your current circumstances don't equal your future circumstances. So this is my report card from high school. I know that immigrants will know more about this, especially if you are from South America. This is from, I don't know what will be the equivalent here in the United States, but this is first grade, second grade, third grade, fourth, and fifth grade. For instance, mathematics, I was in I will say C. Communication, I will say it's a C or D. And what else? What else? There's a bunch of stuff like literature, language. What else? Mathematics and so on. Well, the thing is that I used to be a C or D student. And when I came to the United States, I came with two resources. The first one was a curiosity mindset. And the second one was my eating disorders. So the second resources really didn't help me out at all. But I decided to serve a humanitarian service in my church. And after 13 months, when I came back, the eating disorders were gone. So that was very interesting to experience. But I talk about it in details in my new ebook, The Power of Unchaining Your Mind. If you're interested in how to overcome limitations, how to overcome addictions and your own limits, you can go to the description below and download the ebook for free. But let me show you this. After that humanitarian service, I went to college and I got my bachelor's degree, my associate's degree, in business administration. And then I was part of Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. After receiving this, I didn't feel any satisfaction at all. Even though I'm grateful for the education that I received here in the United States, I never got that satisfaction. And then I went to University of Connecticut and I got this bachelor's degree in business administration. And I was in the dean's list in the past or in the last semesters. But like I said, I never felt satisfaction because I always wanted to be an entrepreneur. That was my dream. I wanted to build something. I didn't want to depend on others. I wanted to live my life in my own terms. So I decided to embark into this journey of high performance because I can relate so much in high performance because my background is completely the opposite of high performance. So that's why, like I showed you before, maybe in other videos, that I became a certified high performance coach. Why I'm sharing all of this with you? Because if you have a dream, if you have a goal, go work towards that goal or dream. Do whatever it takes. But be very, very clear on what your destination is. Let's say if you are in California right now and you want to get to New York, you are very clear about your destination. But you can get to that destination by taking a flight, by driving a car, or taking the train and then the car, or whatever it takes, right? So there are so many ways for you to get to that destination. But if you are not clear what your destination is, you will feel lost all the way. So it doesn't matter if you go north, south, east, or west, you will never know what your destination is. And you gotta set that for your own life. You gotta be very clear, very confident, and have that conviction on what you want to be or become in the future. At least for me, it's high performance. I wanted to become a certified high performance coach by the world's leading high performance institute. And for that, I had to take a loan and invest in that program so that I could start coaching entrepreneurs, business owners, athletes, CEOs, and so on, or any person who have great ambitions to become someone in the future, but to get there faster. So that's why I decided to become that kind of person. I decided to go on the defense right now because, like I said, we are going to Peru. I'm gonna invest a lot in ads. I'm gonna do my workshops, presentations. I'm gonna do upsells. So everything I will try to record like this, or maybe a videographer, because the resources in Latin American countries are cheaper. So if you cannot get the resources here in the United States, or if you are in Europe or wherever you are, try to get talent out of the country. If you are an entrepreneur and you need to save as much money as possible, try to go back to your own country and for 2-3 months, test it out. Try it out if you want to do that. If not, just keep going, keep hustling, and always remember that you have to be clear about where you want to go, what you want to accomplish. And if you are not clear, then get experience. Train people, interview people, invest in online coaching programs, go to seminars, workshops, and so on, so that you can absorb as much information as possible so that you can take a decision after that. So I will see you in the next video. I hope you like this video blog. I know that it's unusual and I'm just trying to add as much value as possible for each one of you. And I hope you like it. Just put in the comments below what you like the most out of this video and what can I do to serve you better. Well, until next time, always remember that you have the power to make great things happen.